السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم، وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. ثم أما بعد. We continue our journey with the beginning of Surah Al-Baqarah, and last time we stopped at وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِمَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكَ وَمَا أُنزِلَ مِنْ قَبْلِكَ وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ. وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ, as you know, بالآخرة is the last life, the last day, the hereafter, which is as you know, al-akhirah is the last. You know, I mean, this. But again, this idea about having another life that was very difficult to many people, and mainly the Arab at the time of Rasulullah didn't accept the idea that after death we're going to become alive again and we'll go back to another life. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, yuqin, to assure, to be sure, to make sure, to have certainty about something. So this idea about make sure there's another life is very important to the action in this dunya. The reason is, there is many dreams that we have in our life that we cannot achieve in this dunya. There is a lot of injustice that we see in this dunya, that you say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala adl, Allah is just. Someone like Hitler, how many people Hitler was responsible for killing? I think 45 million, I believe, or 50 million at least. And the destruction of the world economy. And before the American troops or the Russian troops coming from each side, he committed suicide. He killed himself. So he ran away. Nobody punished him. So many people felt, regardless who's right and who's wrong. I mean, this is not our problem. But what I'm trying to say that someone think that he can run away from justice. So we tell him, no. There is the akhirah. There is Malik Yawmiddin. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only king and the only judge in this day, and he will hold everyone accountable for what he did. So this is the whole idea. Many stories that you have in the dunya, and sometimes you feel bad that you cannot achieve something. So don't worry. If you cannot achieve something in the dunya, inshallah, for sure you will get it in akhirah. Any dream, anything that you have in the dunya, if you show patience, you don't cross the border of haram, you don't gain anything that not your right, you will get it. And your rizq, you will take your rizq regardless, in dunya or akhirah. We have this famous story about Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu. He has his horse, and he has a harness for the horse, and you know, he went inside a place and he told a man to hold it for him. So the man stole the harness and he ran away. Ali ibn Abi Talib came out, and in his hand like $2 to reward the man. He didn't find the man, the harness. So he took the horse and told another slave or ghulam that he worked with him, go to the market and buy me a harness. So the boy went to the market and he bought the same harness for $2. So he said, Subhanallah, الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك 5 وبالآخرة هم يوقنون 6. Okay, what Allah said about this, the person who will have these 6 qualities, أولئك على هدى من ربهم. See, in the beginning, Allah said, ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى. يعني there is no doubt there is a huda in the kitab. Okay? And you know, this is a beautiful, Allah didn't say فيه الهدى. Because if Allah said فيه الهدى, there is no other huda except in the kitab. But we have the sunnah. And we have the wisdom and we have the practice, the trial and error of humans everywhere and every time. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is the beauty about the Quran. Allah said فيه huda, meaning it's the main source of huda, of guidance, but you can get other guidance from other places, and number one is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And at the end, what Allah said, He said, أولئك على huda, on top of huda. Meaning what? It's in the beginning you are walking towards these qualities, you try to achieve these qualities. The moment you have them, as if you are on top of a vehicle, you are riding something that walk you in the right path. And this is why, if you remember this term that we said in action of ibadah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, many righteous people said, in the beginning we carry the load of ibadah. So any ibadah you want to do, any ibadah, at the beginning it's heavy. But the more you do it, the more you do it, the more you do it, what will happen? It said, بدأنا حاملين فصرنا محمولين. يعني we started carrying the ibadah, and as we go, the ibadah carried us. And this is, subhanAllah, this is the same meaning. Allah in the beginning said, فيه هدى, in the kitab, there is guidance, and if you do it, what will happen? أولئك على هدى, they will be on the top of the guidance, that they will be carried on. أولئك على هدى من ربهم. And again, why it didn't say أولئك على هدى من الله? He said أولئك على هدى من ربهم. All the time when you see Rabb in the Quran, there is a sense of العناية والرعاية. There is a sense of taking care, of showing care towards something. So as if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking care of you. When you show the hard work, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of you. And this is why in the beginning of the Quran, what was the first ayah in the Quran revealed to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? اقرأ باسم إلهك الذي خلق اسم ربك الذي خلق. You know, inshallah we'll talk about it later. So أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. And we will end with this. المفلحون. I don't know in English, and maybe someone help me. Is there a difference in English between النجاح والفلاح? Because when we translate this, أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. What is the translation? And those are the successful one, right? Yeah. This is in most of the translation you will see successful one. But in Arabic you have a difference between success and الفلاح. نجاح in Arabic is success. Najah meaning someone in any school or university, you go to exam and then you get your degree. The certificate you get, when you give your certificate, when you pass the exam, you are najah. You are successful, yes. But muflih is what? Muflih meaning, no. You give the effort. You had the effort, meaning you study hard and you pass the exam. If I say najah, I don't know. Maybe you pass the exam by cheating or by being lucky. You know, they make school online. And then you pass, you know. Everybody will go from grade 6 to grade 7. Lucky you are, you know. Sometimes there is a crisis and they need doctors. So maybe usually, like for example, 6 years, they make it only 5. So you pass quickly. So this is najaha. But falaha is the one who work hard, get tired, sweat the details, giving the effort, and then pass the exam. Okay? And this is why what we call al-farmer in Arabic. Fallah. The farmer is the fallah. Why the fallah? Because one of the most difficult jobs on earth to farm a land. To farm a land is not easy. So the fallah is a farmer who wake up early in the morning, he pray Fajr and take all his animals, the cows and donkeys, go to the field, work all day, and at noon he take a nap in a small, like khossa, I don't know what you can say. It's a small like
cottage.
Huh? No, they have, I don't know what you
Tent.
Yeah, just something like it's mainly from branches of trees, and almost have a little bit of shade, sleep in it. His wife will bring some food and some water, and then he continue work all day to sunset and then go back home. It's very hard work and different seasons. So even in Canada, it's not easy. Go to any farmer. The first thing you will hear what? Complaining. They always, and this is why all the time the Canadian government, what they do to the farmer? They fund them all the time because they know it is not, they don't make money like other businesses. SubhanAllah. So the word falaha is the one who work hard, and this is what the term of the Quran. The Quran, there is no najaha in the Quran. All the time is what? Falaha, al-muflihun. And this is why in Surah Al-Mu'minun, the first ayat, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ and so on. Okay? So the believer became successful. They succeeded. Why? Because they do so and so and so and so. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this beginning of Surah Al-Baqarah, the beautiful ayat that most of us memorize, end up with this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the kitab, that no doubt this kitab has guidance in it for the muttaqeen, those who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And who are the muttaqeen? يؤمنون بالغيب, they believe in the unseen, they establish salah, they spend from what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided them, they believe in Islam and the messages toward Islam, and they believe in the hereafter. There is a day that they will meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we do this, the muttaqeen will do these 6, then you will be on guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you will get your certificate, but by working hard and by blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you see the beautiful ayat that we need to reflect and have this image all the time in our mind, and then the Quran will continue with the remaining inshallah, and we'll stop here, and after Ramadan we'll continue. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.